Hello. Okay, am I audible to people?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good morning, students. Am I audible to people now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, whether the screen is visible to people? Dear students, whether the screen is visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, we are going to continue with your module 4 of your retail management class, part 2. Okay, so in the part 1, okay, the first class of this module, we people have discussed with respect to the role of a store manager, then how the store can be more secured, what type of store recording and accounting system can be followed into the retail stores, as well as also the coding systems which are going to be used for identifying the products which are there into the retail store, as well as to the inventory, and how best can be fetched up to make it easily accessible for any retail executive, that whenever a customer comes to a retail store. Fine. Along with that, some common type of codification systems which are going to be used into your retail stores, that also has been discussed, like alphabetical coding, numerical coding, or the combination of both, like alphanumeric coding. That also we people have done, and decimals, like breach or maybe Kodak type of coding system has also been discussed. And also what we do is, like to mark marking a stores or marking a materials, we can use even colors, fine, and some secret marking, the marking which only the retailer and the executives related to maintenance of that inventory, they will be knowing it, just to reduce the theft which can happen. Fine. So now we have to continue with the next sections, like material handling in the store. Fine. A physical activity which is going to be carried out by the use of machines, or sometimes even purely on the basis of human effort. Fine. So machine can be used, or even a man can be used for movement of uh, products from one place to the another place, making it more convenient for the customers to reach. Fine. So if you see the total cost of any selling price, in that around 10 to 20% of the cost which will be included with respect to this handling of the material in the retail stores. Okay. So even the selling price includes that. So much of amount will be included to selling price, just to take back whatever the money has been spent while transporting the material, okay, and handling the material into the store. And also what happens is, like this is also will be giving some great efficiency for any retailer to make the goods much more visible to the customers who will be visiting the stores, and making them that whether the material which is going to be moved from the store to the racks, okay, either by the humans, okay, especially when it comes to the FMCG, where very lightweight products are there, boxes which the with a very lightweight and can be handled easily. Such type can be used, those type of products can be shipped, or maybe, like sorry, transported from one place to the another place by the human. Fine. So it is very easy to handle. But when it comes to the heavy material or luxurious materials, probably the machines are going to be more efficient and effective enough in handling the materials into the store, and movement of those materials from one place to the another place. Okay. Here, materials, as I told you, materials can be moved by the people, as well as they can use some machines, like forklift trucks, or any type of lifting fixtures which are going to be fixed into the retail stores, where they will be helping retailer executives to move products from one place to the another place, okay, without making any damage to it. Fine. So as I say that it does not directly add value to the product, but remember that will be adding something, a cost to the final selling price of the product. So while you people are operating with this machines is one side, when you people are operating by the human interaction, or maybe, like you people are going to do it manually without use of any machines, that can be most successful, okay, in FMCG sectors, as I told you, because of their lightweight. Okay. But when it comes to a certain type of retail materials, like electronic furnitures, or some luxury type of materials, which has to be used by the machines, because there is a chances that the goods or items can be spoiled due to manual lifting. There's no guarantee that human error can cannot happen. Fine. So to reduce all those human errors with respect to very costly or luxurious items, okay, which are priced very high, so such type of materials can be used. The material handling equipments can be used in transporting them from a place to the place inside the store. Okay, these are certain examples which you people can easily find. These even you people can find them into some type of manufacturing units also, where small type of spare parts or machines they are going to be moved from one place to the another place by the use of these type of material handling equipments. Fine. What we say is like fork. Okay, as I told you people can use some forklift trucks. Okay, here these are the forks. Okay, so these are the certain type of forks which will be used, just to carry the material from one place to another place. Fine. So these all are like a forks which are very famous. Okay, for certain extent that can take you to certain top. Fine. So because of this, you people can easily lift products from one place to another place. You can store them very well without much wasting of the space into the inventory as well as into the racks. So in when it comes to you're the modern type of retailing, okay, how you people are going to handle them. Here, what happens is the more that merchandise which is going to be exposed to the customer, there's more chances that how best you people can present, okay, those merchandise. Okay, there's a chances that more number of success that a retailer is going to get in converting that into a transaction. Fine. Where you present the materials or merchandise very well to the customers, okay, and making such merchandise very cleanly observed by the customers. But probably the customers will be getting a lot of interest in looking to it, and probably that can lead to the impulse buying, where the unplanned type of products can also be purchased. So we have like more focus should be given on the attention at how best people can promote the products inside the store, where, and also they are going to calculate like marketing dollars which is going to be spent into the stores. For example, like maybe for the designing of the stores, and from visual displays, okay, what promotion that you people are going to have into your stores, and also all together mixture of all these things will be leading to the greater sales as well as some returns like profits you people can expect from the whatever marketing you people do inside the store. Okay, fine. So we have something like different types of store layout which you people have been observed around your local areas. If you are visiting some local supermarkets, sorry. If you people are going to use some medium sized local supermarkets, or maybe some bigger hypermarkets like Big Bazaar or Reliance Smart, or you go to even like where like DMart, you people can find this type of layouts, okay, specifically done, or sometimes maybe a mixture of those layouts as per the convenience of the retailer and the customers. Fine. So all the layouts will be having its own type of advantage for any retailer who will be using these type of layouts in making the products properly kept, made it properly displayed, okay, and those merchandise which will be easily accessible to the customers without taking much effort. Fine. So here this is something like we say it as a parallel aisles we people are going to use. These aisles are nothing but a passage which is what if people find between two racks when you people are shopping at certain shopping centers, okay, or supermarkets. You people stand at a particular place where at both the side of you, at the right and left, you people find racks with merchandise filled into it. Fine. So that particular passage, what we say, we say it as aisles. Now here, this type of grid layout, which has parallel aisles where both the side people can find the racks. Fine. So merchandise on the shelf, and also both the side of the aisle, as I told you. Now see, registers or maybe a billing counters which will be located maybe at the end of the store where the people are going to exit from it, or sometimes even at the entrance also people can find it. Now this type of layout will be suitable for such type of customers who will be having much more interested in utility and benefits where those people get quality products plus money. Those people can save money and some good experience those people get without putting much effort. Okay, those people are going to buy some fast moving consumer goods. So where somewhere this is called utility benefits those people look for. And especially these type of grids will be helping retailers to locate the products easily. Okay, and that can be easily observed by the customers whatever those people want to buy. Okay, and making their purchase very quick, saving the time of the customer is very advantageous for any retailer. But this type of grid can be grid type of layout can be helpful for a retailer, saving the time of the customers. Fine. So especially this type of straight or say grid design can be used by supermarkets. Find some discount stores, full line discount stores, which will be helping them to make their customers find the products easily, whatever those people looking for, and also if the time which is going to be spent by the customer will be minimized. Okay. Okay, and now see, remember this type of grid or straight layout will be very advantageous for the retailer because it is more cost efficient one, with a very lesser cost, and better utilization of space can also happen to certain extent. Okay, and remember where we people are going to use some straight line shelves here in this type of grid layout. Okay, and the merchandise whichever is there, which will be maximum, we say, in more than inventory, the maximum quantity of or units of those products or merchandise will be available on the shelf. So that's one thing, big advantage for the retailers. Fine. And also the shelf which has been fixed at particular place, and you people can replace only the merchandise or products into the shelf. Nothing something like specific shelf which is meant for specific type of products. It can be easily interchanged with a different type of products. That's what is very advantageous, where fixtures will be also at a very lower cost. Fine. Okay, this is what the layout is. As I was just telling you people regarding the this is what we said as aisle. Okay, the a passage what customers used to visit. I mean, they used to walk and they find a different type of products side by side. These are the racks which will be filled with the different type of products, and it's very easy for any retailer. Okay, once he's passing from this particular passage, at the right and left side he can easily find whatever that person needs. So ultimately what they do is, for example, like somebody wants to go with some edible oil, the entire rack, for example, this entire rack can be having edible oil and maybe something related to same type of category. So that makes easy for the customers to find and remember what that person needs to buy from the store. So we have next curving, or we say it as a loop, or also we can say it as a racetrack design. Okay, before going through this, just go through this picture of that particular design. Okay, different shapes you people can find here. Okay, different departments you have. See here, each section, each shape of that particular place will be occupied with certain type of category product, and that is called as something like a department. Okay, see here, this type of layouts will be giving more number of aisles, that will be something looped around that particular store, which will be guiding almost all the customers who is visiting or entering inside the store, where they can find what type of products and what type of departments. So major thing that in this curving or looping design, where departments plays a very important role, where the different departments with the different categories, specific categories, they are going to be situated at particular place, and there are certain signboards which will be helping customers to easily identify which is that particular way that I can go and reach the particular type of category which I'm expecting to buy. So here there will be something a guide for the customers. Either signboards can be used, or sometimes some personal who will be helping customers to reach whatever those people want to buy. Okay, and as I told you, this these cash register stations are typically located in each department of whatever the rack what people have. No, for example, like here, for each department, probably there will be a small counter, or maybe for these three departments there will be one counter of a registration, or say sorry, billing counter. Fine. Maybe for this three or four departments there will be one more billing counter here. So somewhere it all depends. Okay, it all depends on the convenience of the customer as well as convenience of the retailer in managing that particular type of issues. Now the this type of facilities having certain goal where to get the customers to find the maximum multiple type of merchandise which is available in the store from different departments into the store. Okay, and that will be helping, as I told you, that will be helping some uh, customers to become have something like attitude, like impulse type of buying attitude, where those people see the visit the department, they get provoked with certain type of offers or maybe the products which are available there. Because of that, those people wish to buy it immediately. Okay, so impulse buying can be generated by this type of layout. Okay, and also the customers cannot escape from different departments, because their eyes are more focused on taking different views or angles. Especially this is not allowed into grid type of things, because in grid what happens is like you will be having a racks. Okay, something higher than your something very taller than you, and you people cannot visit what is next there. I mean, you cannot see what is next to your next type of rack. You have to go to that particular rack, then you will come to know what exactly is available. But here in this type of curving loop, where you people can easily focus on different departments. Okay, from far far away, standing at one department, you people can see many departments around, and you people can easily focus on where exactly you want to go, and what you people are expecting for. Fine. So that is what customer can see the merchandise beyond the product display on the racetrack. Okay, so fine. Now here the major customers, major customers, those especially the packages will be beginning at the entrance. Okay, and also loops to the store. Usually, you people can find them into some square shape, triangle shape, fine, square, any type of shape those people can form just to utilize the space properly, and also they can return customers to the front of the store. So nicely those people prepare that all the passages are interconnected. See here, well, if somebody enters inside after parking, the main entry is here. They can easily go. Fine, they can visit the stores. Fine, see, wherever they want to go they will visit, and then they are going to get exit. Fine. So somewhere this type of store will be helping customers to enter properly, and also it will be those type of allies, aisles will be guiding them where exactly they can move and what those people can see. Okay. Fine. Any doubts if people have before going to the third type of layout? Any doubts? Am I audible to you or not?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have some third type of layout where we say it as a free flow layout. Fine, just go through this. Especially this, you people can find too much of space is left in between the layout. Fine, see here, the maximum space is left very free for any customers when those people are shopping. Fine, so this much of space is left for them. If you go to some Titan showroom or some maybe you go to a Tanishq. Fine, especially your watch. showrooms like Titan or the fossils. If you go and visit them, you people easily find so much of different departments are there. Fine. Especially this will be used for exclusive type of showrooms where they keep only those ranges of the products what those people have into some different categories. Fine. For each category, for each range, those people will be having their own space. If you go to Titan showroom, no, you'll find Sonata separate, Fast Track separate. Fine. Then Titan separate. Any other brands what those people have. Fine. Okay. Now see here, a free form of layout. Also, we can say it as a boutique layout where um, they will be arranged on the basis of some fixtures they have. Okay, and also people can find something allies or spaces. Okay, in a very systematic patterns. As I told you, no. So systematically, those people are going to arrange them. Fine. Also, it is going to provide an intimate or maybe very relaxing type of environment for any customers who will be visiting it. Yeah, very nicely they do it. But thing is, this type of environment is very costly to manage. But thing is, the traffic which comes, into such type of stores, the traffic will be very little, and too much of personal selling will be, important at this moment. Especially this type of stores will be more concentrated on very rare or exclusive type of customers who will be visiting and looking for that specific brand and also the help from the retailer. So what they do is usually there will be a little knowledge about the product with the customers. Along with that, the personal selling, which is very much important, especially in this type of layout, where they have to guide the customers and make them to explore more and more merchandise which is there into that particular store. So the clean observation of customer, very cleanly those people are going to observe it on the basis of how best any retailer or executive will be guiding them into the stores. So this is all about, where we have an example like it is of exclusive showroom for any apparel. Okay, you have some undergarments, fine, section, undergarment section. You have accessory section, pants, fine. Then you have some toys. You have, then have sorry, tops. We have a tops. Okay, and also skincare, jeans, fine, casual wears. So all these things, very exclusively those people are going to do it. Fine. So we have next, spine layout. Okay, spine layout where variations of grid or loop and freeform layouts. They are very much different from those all three what people have already discussed. Fine. This is something based on very single. You people find only single passage aisle. Very single aisle you people are going to find, and that will be very main, which will be running from the front of the store till the end of the store, where the customers will be having a what we say, like customer can move from both the sides. Okay, here either no, either side of the spin you people can find different departments or branches like a tree. Or if you see that stem and you find some different branches from the stem. Now stem will be like aisle, and the branches which you people find in the tree side by side, that we people can say it as different departments or branches. Okay, which will be something backside or side of the walls. Now, this is something used by mid-sized type of retail stores, especially the square feet, like 2,000 to 10,000 square feet. If it is available, this spine type of layout can be used. Especially in fashion stores, this is very cleverly those people are going to offset by changing the coloring of the floor as well as the surfaces. Okay, and also they are going to perceive it as something there is no ally. So not perceived as just an ally, but aisle. Sorry, perceived not as an aisle, but different departments. So this is what it is. Okay, spine type of layout. As I was telling you, people know. See here, this is the main passage. Okay, main aisle. Okay, customers can move from both the sides, either from this side or from this side. At the side by side or at the wall, if you see at the wall or side by side, you find different departments. Okay, some of the racks may be available here. Some freestanding spaces also used here, where you can say it as what something like different department. Each section you can say it as a different department with a different category of the products which is available in the retail store. Fine. So this is something we say it as spine layout. Okay. Now next we have something signage and graphics. Okay. Before I go through this, all the four which are very important. Any doubts you people have? Any doubts that you people have till here for all the four?
No, sir, clear.
Fine then. Okay, next we have some signage or maybe some graphics what you people usually find into the retail store, and they also play very important role, especially in making customers to guide inside the store and also sometimes to provoke them and with a certain information which is required to be given to the customers before he goes to the merchandise. Okay, and before he is purchasing the material. Okay, there you people can help them by the use of this. Fine. So especially as I told you, like these two like signage or maybe graphics will be helping customers in making them to identify where those specific products are located into the store and as well as the departments. They also provide information about the products. Okay, related any issues with respect to the product can be easily solved, or they are going to prepare customers before they are going to buy certain products. Fine. And also they will be suggesting certain items or specific purchases, why it has to be purchased, how what is the advantage of purchasing the product. That can also be used, okay, on the signage or maybe signage or graphics. Okay. Now here these graphics, especially we are going to use on the basis of photo panels. Okay, and sometimes what that will be helping any retailers in creating a good image on the basis of how best these are going to be used, okay, into the inside the store. Fine. And also the synergies will be used to identify the location of the merchandise or the category which is being kept into the store and the type of products which is going to be offered by the retail store in certain categories. So these graphics or signage will be helping them guiding, okay, and also provoking them to buy a product. Fine. So this can be used by retailer, as I told you, for creating the image. And once the image has been created, such image or picture will be helping the people around that particular locality to have some good word of mouth regarding the store. Fine. Okay, as well as such pictures of the people and the places what the people could know into the store by using some frames or graphics or maybe some use of any electronic devices, which will be creating some good mood for the customers when those people are buying a product into your store. Fine. So somewhere it is going to provoke the customers also. Fine. Here there are different types of signs what people are going to use. Sign. Here we have a category, signage or signage where which will be used to tell a customer that about the particular department or that particular section or a store of the, I mean sector of the store. Remember, usually these type of category, signage will be having a very smaller section into that particular store and very exclusively those category and related products from products and from different manufacturers or different brands which are going to be available. If you go to say your DMart, you find separate section where some frozen foods are kept, frozen foods. Okay, and certain foods or drinks or certain milk mates which are going to be I mean milk produced, which are going to be kept at particular place into some refrigerators. That section will be having almost all type of, if take example of a cheese, one cheese is available from milk mist, cheese is available of Amul, maybe it may be of some even Nandini also. So any type, any sort of brands with respect to that particular type of category product which is available in that particular section. Fine. So this is something, the purpose of this category signage is like to identify what type of products which are offered in that particular store, and usually it will be very much located near to the goods which they are going to be referring, like any related products. If somebody wants to buy frozen foods, maybe it may be near to the ice cream section, or maybe it's near to some edible oils. Somebody who is buying the oil, they find there are certain frozen foods ready to eat, where they need to just fry it and just have it. So somewhere they are very much related one. They go on relating each and every category around. Then we have next here. If you see this picture, fine, sorry, see here, the milks and egg farm. Anything related to milk products and the products which related to the eggs, those people are kept into this particular section. Huh? If you see that milks and eggs, this is what the signage. Easily people can identify. Okay, easily people can identify these related products are here. And next we have something like a promotional signage where this will be describing a special offer for the customers, which is usually displayed at the entrance of the store. Okay, and whosoever is doing window shopping, by seeing that particular signage, okay, those people can easily enter into the store. That makes customers to get provoked to go and visit the store, and then probably the store, inside the store, whatever the effort of promotions the retailer do, on that basis those people can make some purchase. So here we have at the entrance, you see, like a new style, something it is like. Fine. Anyway, that comes like last call, 60% off on winter sale, winter sale shop. Okay, shop for shop now. See here. So nicely, those people do it. By seeing it, people get provoked by for buying the products after entering the store. Then next we have point of sale signage. It is purely unplanned type of purchase where customers can do on the basis of this, because of the you know whatever the merchandise which has been sold for certain price with certain information which is already available with the customers. This happens at that time, that moment. If we know what are the type of range those type of products in that category are sold for, what is the range of price, maybe they start from 5,000 and they will be ending till lakhs together. So probably if we find that those people have so much of high price, but now it is going to be sold for certain 50%, 70%, we come to know. Okay, now for example, like something 10,000 product, it is sold for 70% off, means 3,000 has to be paid. Now, if I'm telling it, it depends on the previous information what I had with respect to that product category, products and related categories. Fine. So, some of these type of information will be already available, as I told you, on the in the mind of customers related to the products labeling and as well as the packages. Fine. So as this is purely a type of a buying where immediately it provokes any customer to buy, though he has not planned and come to a store to buy it. You people are converting his mindset and making him to be a very impulsive buyer. Fine. Okay. Now we have some like digital signage where we use certain technology. Fine, visual technology or any visual content which is we are going to deliver it using some digital media. Okay, digital devices which is going to be managed centrally by the retail store inside, and also they will be having the network what has to be displayed at what time, how it has to be shuffled. Okay, with respect to different offers which those people have into the stores. Fine, and this will be distributed to serve into the stores and I mean servers into the stores, and also this display will be done usually on the flat screen. Okay, flat panel screen. You use certain digital devices which are very flat and easily visible to the customers. Very clearly the information can be transferred by attracting the customers towards it. Right. So these are going to offer certain opportunities which will be helping any retailer to create a good store environment. Okay, by having some display with some very complex graphics, which will be attracting a customers attention towards them. Also certain videos which will be pre-shooted and that will be run on that particular flat panel screens. So that will be helping in creating certain type of atmosphere which will be appealing more to the customers, and customers will be getting lot of interest in shopping at that store, and good purchase or sales will happen. So some profit can be also expected. See, these type of things which will be helping us in attracting the customers. These flat panels, where using them, we people are going to enter the store with certain information. Fine. Okay. Now we have certain layouts. How the layouts usually generally a layouts should be there. Maybe a internal or maybe a external factors. So what happens is any size of that particular layout. What you people are going to have for um, keeping your merchandise, okay, and having all the related operations of the store management. So size must be more adequate. You should select such a layout which is very adequate enough to fit your business model. Fine. And certain type of needs of a business, like the appearance should be very creative one, and also it should be creating certain good image of the retailer. Fine. And also which will be reflecting the personality of it. Okay. And the customers will be suddenly gaining the interest attention towards that particular store. Something like that, the external appearance of the store should be. And also it's the entrance what you people have for any of your retail stores. That entrance must be very much something like a concept which will be inviting customers, making them sorry, making them to enter into the stores. So somewhere for more footfall should be increased for any store by seeing the external appearance. At least customer, if they don't want to buy anything, just that will be provoking them to enter and just go on whatever is there into the retail store. So after visiting it, next step is like how in internal promotion inside the store, promotion if people do, and make them to take something or buy something and move out of the retail store. So next should be like creating a very effective window displays. Okay. And oftenly people have to change those displays as and when it is required, or new arrivals come, or maybe the concept has to be changed, or some themes you people have to bring. By seeing those themes, people or entire family can enter and buy. Okay. They can be very powerful selling tools. Fine. So when we are talking about this external, now we have some internal, like ergonomics, which we say it as how best the interaction, or what principles that you people are going to use into the store in making the interaction of the work environment as well as the worker to be more optimized enough, that can be helping you know uh, the retail stores to do a good business, which should be the very important internal part of the any design what you people are going to have. So any design you people select, any layout you people can bring into your retail store, but thing is this interaction of the worker and the working environment, okay, is very much important. So optimizing them or making both suitable for each other has to be there. Then we have like a proper layout has to be, you have to be selected. And any designs what the people are going to do, see to it that they are very highly productive enough, very efficient, as well as see to it that those layout or interior whatever arrangement you people do should lead to the sales. Then good proper lighting should be used. Okay. And also some color selection what you people do will be giving an high impression for the customers, as well as the employees who is working in that particular environment. So even color combination is also very much important for interiors. Then also appealing to all of the customers will be sensing can be also boosting altogether. Right. Okay. Now what we'll do, we'll stop the class here till here. Okay, till building the uh, interiors. In the next class, we are going to go with your visual merchandising. Very interesting part. You people have gone through it. Only thing is what you people have seen, those terms or terminologies we people are going to know today. But everything is known to you people. Probably that can also be helping you. Whatever the experience you people have, that you people have visited the stores, that experience can be helping you people in understanding the concepts. Okay, so this will be your end of part 2. Fine. This will be your end of part 2 of your module 4. Okay. Thank you. Fine. Any of you people have doubt with respect to the class? Any of you people have any doubts with respect to the class?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. So then shall I wind up the class?